Hello, and welcome back again today to another episode, a Green Stream Moon Party episode on Shiba Inu. Moon puppies are ready for launch, and we're going to be talking about them today. Moon puppies like Shiba Inu, AKITA Inu, ELON Doge. What is Dogecoin? We only need BABYDOGE to get its act together, and all moon puppies are in flight. Enjoy this song, this slideshow I've got put together for you guys real quick, and we'll get straight into the price charts and go over what we're seeing and a few interesting things I've found.
And them sharks like a buffet out here. Whole blue crew and we gon' rage out here. Boats in the sky, we gon' sail round here. We ain't never coming back, way out the atmosphere. Moon soup on, we gon' blast off here. You ain't get a bag, that's your damn fault, dear. When that rocket ship blasts, watch the whole sky clear. And you stuck on the ground, probably all in tears. You ain't moved no money, cause you all in fear. Moon dance with me, all I hear is cheers. Bottles popping off, all I see is cheers. You stuck in the headlight like a lost air. Watch the rocket ship lift and we all disappear. Welcome to the party, this a moon party. Hey, this a moon party. Hey, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. This a moon party. This a moon party. On the moon right now, it's a party going down. Throwing bags into space, I hope you catch 'em on the ground. I know you hear us. I know you hear us right now. I know you hear us. I know you hear them drum sounds. Party into the sun, come back around. Then we blast off to a new party town. Astronaut suit, put your party mask on. Moon music, this that party mask song. Keep moving, we just barely taking off. Keep booming, this the first blast off. Yeah, we moving, yeah, we headed to the top. Start shooting, keep it groovy. This a movie, pitch yourself as real bags. Blooming 1000X, not your goofy. Buying expensive jewelry, exotic cars with no goofies. Island smoothies, XRP groupies. Want my XRP rubies. Welcome to the party. This a moon party. Hey, this a moon party. Hey, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. This a moon party. This a moon party.
So I hope you guys have been enjoying the pump over the last day or so with Shiba Inu and these other moon puppy tokens. They've really been taking off. We see they're doing their thing. So, let's get a big stand up for the, Shiba Inu army. Let's get everybody standing up. Big shout outs to the Shiba Inu army. Laser eyes, baby. Stay focused though. I shared in one of my last videos for you to be able to spot the tops of bull traps, and I expect one to come up as we approach the 786 Fibonacci extension level, the 702 golden pocket, the 2.618 on another scale I've got pulled up for you guys. We're going to talk about in just a minute. So, with all that being said, we'll get straight into transitioning that and sharing it with you guys. Boom. Boom, here we go. Boom. 10/5, 2021, we see gives us that 11. I thought that was very important. we'll talk a few about these things. I always like to bring a decode into my videos. I think they're very important, especially when we see the numbers in Shiba Inu, and we're seeing the 11 in Shib in Chaldean. It's purest cipher. I thought that was very interesting. So I already expected today to be a very volatile day. And as we look at Shiba Inu over the past 2 days, we see this thing is really, this went parabolic. We've broken the 382 Fibonacci extension level already, and we've shown a clear back test and support of this level so far. So, we're up a percentage of, we'll just go from, the fourth, we'll just start there since yesterday. And we've hit a high of 151% so far. Currently setting at roughly 131. So 131% up if you've been holding Shiba Inu. I did my first videos on Shiba Inu, and you wouldn't believe how many people messaged me in Messenger and text and it via outreach, and they asked me where they could get it, and they FOMO'd into this pump as it was being listed on exchanges. So I did videos. And then we saw Shiba Inu come all the way back down for a span of 144 days before it pumped. I've talked about these numbers on my page and channel time and time again. And this is for all the diamond hands that have held through to be able to already be setting up right now 131%. So, I do believe we are just hitting push to start, and higher levels are coming for this token. It's a token that I believe you should only have, not financial advice, but a 1-2% portion of your entire portfolio in, period. Again, anything I say on here is not financial advice, just hard due diligence brought and provided on my timeline for a digital journal for myself, educational and entertainment purposes only, to see how far I came. So, again, none of this is take everything I say with a grain of salt and do your own research. But I do believe that Shiba Inu is continuing to make thousandaires and potentially millionaires as we pump with this bullish energy as we approach the new moon tomorrow. And I've spoken highly about these things on my channel. Don't really have this video put together in any sort of way, any purposes. This is a green stream hangout session, point blank period, to talk about what I'm seeing in the charts. This is the 1 day time frame. As we break it down and we look at the hourly time frame, we're seeing substantial growth. That's probably why we just see this red candle coming in. Of course, an automatic rally. Let's see. This is a obvious buying climax that I do expect to. We'll see what happens over the next few hours, but I do expect to see a selling climax next, a backup period. So let's see what happens. Let's break this down to the 5 minute and then smaller time frames, as if you were a trader, which I am not, but you would do. We see the relative strength index is setting at 55, that very powerful number. Yesterday was a date with 55 numerology in the date. Not surprising to see this coin pump on the 55 date numerology. So it's very, very tied to Saturn, and we'll get over that when we talk about the decode. And that number 42, that 24, that 21, it's all in there. We see that 44. Very powerful numbers in these coins that we're going to be talking about today. Again, this is Shiba Inu right now, setting at 0.00001767. Up substantially from where it was at. And I don't know if where you bought in or whatever. I've been holding this from the listing date on BitTrue. So of course my portfolio went down. We accumulated throughout this 144-day period. Not financial advice, but now we're highly, extremely happy to see this coin taking off. Let's look at AKITA Inu that's still setting up 76% right now. Another moon puppy, another Elon Musk, coin, seeing some, bullish growth right here. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame. Boom. I mean, we ain't really done nothing, you guys. But as we, zoom out, because when you're in doubt, you zoom out, correct? So as we zoom out, we've not really done anything, but we're up 90, almost 100%. We broke 100% earlier. So I do expect to see AKITA Inu take off in the near distant future as we approach the end of this bull run. I do expect high liquidity to come into these coins, especially as Shiba Inu, which apparently is the front runner right now for the 5 Dogecoin tokens. You got Dogecoin, BABYDOGE, ELON Doge, AKITA, and what was the other one? I think that's it. I think I named them all. But it's up. We'll see what happens. We're a large holding in this, not large, but again, a 1-2% portion of our portfolio was gambled away into these moon puppies. I don't really hold a lot of Doge. I've been transparent with you guys. I've never been bullish on that project. I saw the low prices of these. I said, why not? And they apparently, as of now, tend to, after a 6-month period, be be patient in the markets. Take what it gives you. Remember that. But they're turning out to be a good holding so far. The daily on AKITA, I do expect to see this break this Fibonacci level right here soon and rip towards this 236,382, just like Shiba Inu, which we'll get back to in a minute on that on the price charts. I'm just showing you guys the moon puppies that are taking off. BABYDOGE up 20%. Good. Let us pray. It was only up 4 last time I looked at it. Oh man. Let us pray. I have liquidated a handsome little bit into BABYDOGE. I'm not even gonna lie. The price is just so handsome. Yeah, it's a shit coin. They're all shit coins, and we're aware of that. Red pill. Hopefully you don't think these things aren't securities. They are, by the way. Just saying. Tokens like this, yeah. Shiba Inu up 19 million in a year. Yeah, I just see regulations coming to smack these things down soon. But again, BABYDOGE is testing the 236 Fibonacci extension level. It's about to blow. Not financial advice, but you buy the breakouts, and I'm seeing a small breakout right here, and I could be wrong, and this ain't financial advice, but I got the phone right here. We might liquidate some more tether into BABYDOGE. We got cash on the sidelines. Why not? This thing's about to blow. We'll keep a good eye on this. Let's check out that 1 minute time frame on BABYDOGE for a minute. Now you can see, it hasn't really, obviously, it's not been in BitTrue long, and I don't expect to see this carry on too much longer past this new moon as we transition into this bullish energy we're seeing coming to the markets. Oh man, that's just we just need to set higher highs. We just need to break this level right here, confirm it as support. We'll be shedding zeros. We'll be shedding zeros. That's our goal with Shiba Inu, correct? I mean, that's been our goal with it. Shed zeros, you guys, correct? I mean, let's go and knock goal 3 off and shed this last zero so we can go and start working on goal 4. And then we can get up there close to goal 5 when we at a penny. I told you guys to pack your bags, get the millions of Shiba Inu. And not financial advice. I mean, you could chase green candles and the FOMO or the fear of missing out if you want to, but this is something you should have already been positioned in and followed on my channel for a long time now. 6 months ago plus I put this video out. A few videos sharing this project. I've been completely transparent on my beliefs. It might get regulated out of here and out of existence. But we'll see what happens. We're going to try and make that money while it's here. But I see a bullish W pattern. No, not really. I can't say that because we need to be setting higher highs for my research. We need this to be down here. And then boom, a higher low right there. We'll keep an eye on BABYDOGE up 20% right now. ELON Doge up 25%. Moon puppies taking flight. Man, oh man. That is bullish. Is that a does that look like a cup and handle we might be forming right here on ELON Doge? What? Blast off? I think so. Boy, let's see what happens there. We might be on this live stream for a while. Yo, what is going on? Where's Doge at, man? Why ain't Doge pumping? What's Doge doing? Let's go and see what Doge is doing. Oh. Okay, Doge is up 11%. 13% to the dollar. It's at 25 cents, you guys. It's pumping. It's pumping. Moon puppies in flight tonight. Ooh. So bullish. Y'all know I ain't got nothing better to do. But no, seriously, let's get back into Shiba Inu. The one that is really, really got the hype going on around it right now, all over the crypto sphere. As we look at let's look at the daily time frame and let's pay attention to some. Oh, dang it! Let's get that off there. Let's pay attention to the broader macro time frame and perspective of things. We're still seeing a bullet. Well, we're a little under the 382, and that really just depends on if I truly got my Fibonacci extension correctly placed, because it depends on if we go to the top of this wick right here. We're definitely under the 382. We can definitely be conservative and bring this all the way down here to the candle body closes, and we're holding support of the 0.5 Fibonacci extension level. I'm gonna kind of keep it how I had it set at first, and we'll just go off of that. And that's the rejection point in this candle right here is where I've got it placed. I like how it's been working out for me there, because we saw a lot of resistance and more smaller time frames approaching these two levels, and that really seemed to work out really well for me. As we bring the bottom in instead of expanding it out, as we bring it in to where we were yesterday and leading into today, this new moon tomorrow that we're going to decode shortly on my time frame, we see the clear breakout test on the 17th of September, and a tight backup period, automatic rally followed by a backup period or retracement, tightly into this extension level that's drawn on our Fibonacci right here. So I really like how I've got it set. I'm going to kind of keep it there. Just bring this out now that we saw a true breakout. Again, I was trying to share the breakout with you guys as quick as I could yesterday, even though it pumped tremendously quickly. And post that took 4+ hours to post online because, well, Facebook had some problems yesterday, we see. So again, none of that's my business apparently. So we're gonna get back into following this money. As we see, I've got two Fibonacci extension levels pulled up right here. Ignore this one right here that I put on the lower time frames. We'll take a look at those in a minute. As we look at the 1 minute time frame, pay attention to this bigger one, this macro time frame. As we look at the golden pocket right here, roughly between the 618 and the 786 before we get to the 888, because that's a Fibonacci number. So I pay attention to it. We're seeing, this is where I expect, this area right here is where I expect, a lot of decisions to come in. I mean, as we back up right here and we're on the daily time frame, we see our RSI is setting at 80, and that is ridiculous. Okay, we know for traders, again, none of this is financial advice, but traders usually pay attention to an RSI setting at roughly 30, 27, 25 below to buy in, and they try to sell at 70, 80, 90, 100. Just saying. So we're going to pay attention to this daily time frame on the RSI and the RSI on every time frame. We see the stock RSI right here. It's been doing its thing. Obviously the same as the RSI. Neither one of these hang out in these areas very long, is what I'm saying. So we need to pay attention to that. Let's look at the MACD on the daily time frame, and of course, it's bullish, like bullish. Period. I've got a pro trading view chart pulled up right here on my other computer. Give me a second as I look at the MACD on it on the daily time frame, where it gives me the signals. And let's make sure we haven't got a signal for today's MACD, which I don't believe we have, obviously, with all this volume. Apparently we've got more volume trading in Shib than in Bitcoin. So yeah, no signal. Yeah, still no signal change in the MACD right now, which these candles don't show it, but they'd be green, and then they'd turn white, and then they'd turn red, and then they'd turn light red as they got, more, as the red volume, as the selling pressure started to fade away. The redness would fade into a light pinkish, and then it'd turn green again. So this candle on Bitrue just doesn't do that. Yeah, I'm looking for, support of this range right here at the 382 Fibonacci extension level at 0.00001789 roughly, 1780 roughly, before we, continue our rally on up, before we see a full extension or a bull trap around the golden pocket, or the 618. Very common after a substantial growthing period. Nothing can go straight up, nothing can come straight down. But that level of the 0.5 Fibonacci, our next level of target breakout would be 0.00002184, and that golden pocket would be the 2890 level, and then the 618 would start at 2577 for anybody wanting to jot those down. Rewind the video a few seconds. Jot those down if you're a holder and you're, looking to de-risk your portfolio as we head into a, potential bear trap. Not financial advice, over the next few days as we transition through the new moon energy coming into the markets. We see it's already, Shib is at the top of its daily range at trading at, right below and right at 0.00002 flat, and it's 3/4 of the way through a 52-week range right now, trading at the top of that. So that's this is it's really easy for retail to be involved in something and for liquidity to come in through institutional and financial investors and pump it up really high and then pull the rug. See, while everybody on, YouTube and whatever, they're telling you that Shib is going to the moon and buying now, they're not telling you that, hey, it's already up, 130+%. And, so anyways, that's why I've told you don't chase green candles. Don't have the fear of missing out. Hold your bags. Hopefully your project does something like this soon as we enter the end of the bull market, where every project should at some point. So boom, let's look at that 1 minute time frame. Pay attention to what's going on there. Yeah, I mean, it's just a backup phase, I do believe. Another one. I mean, we've seen it as we take a broad look at this 1 minute time frame. I mean, we've seen this time and time again over the last few days. I don't know why it's not letting me. Maybe if I do that. But you see, this has happened several times. Obviously, I've been watching this chart for 24 hours. I've got 2 computers, a phone, and a tablet. We're staying highly aware of what's going on. This is my next target breakout. Again, this is the 0.5 Fibonacci extension level. We see on this Fibonacci I've got pulled up right here. This is the 1618, where things might tend to start getting a little hairy. So extra resistance as we get to this 0.5 level and this 1618 on this smaller 1 minute. Let's go to 5 minute. There we go. On this smaller Fibonacci extension level I've got pulled up here. But you can see this backup phase has happened several times. We get a buying climax followed by a selling climax, which is, miniature Wyckoff accumulation periods, I do believe. Followed by, a spring with a SOS and an LPS, an automatic rally out. Same thing, another backup period. No spring. Same thing. Boom. New all-time highs. For the structure, this is a micro structure. Not all-time highs for the coin. Not new all-time highs for the coin. So we're definitely seeing, a trend line being set. I don't really like to do pattern trading and drawing, but obviously I've kind of got I think the world's record for the longest trend line held on the XRP chart. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna make an NFT out of that, but we'll look at that in a minute, you guys. But I don't know, I guess you could see a clear breakout, rejection, breakout, support, fall through, automatic rally up. I guess you can kind of say we're kind of working a trend like this. Got multiple touches to confirm that there's a trend of some sort right there. So again, I'm not really going to do much on pattern drawing and trading, but definitely giving you key areas of, target prices to maybe de-risk your bag, and that would be as we approach the, where's the 1 hour? Let's look at the 1 hour. Yep, this has got all my levels. No, it doesn't. Boom. 2.8. This is our golden pocket, so obviously, it all determines what happens there. Obviously, if we're going to break new all-time highs now or wait until the end of the year, I do expect a rug pull. I could be completely wrong, and we just rip and roar and do a full Fibonacci extension all the way up to, 3 zeros. But I just don't think that's going to happen today or tomorrow or anytime this week. I could be wrong. We'll see what happens. But I do expect some RSIs on some charts to start cooling off. Again, we're at 81 now. We were just at 79. What the hell? But Shiba Inu, again, it doesn't look like it's slowing down. It's had a clear breakout, and we're just gonna have to continue to keep watching that. Boom. Things that I saw that were interesting around this coin. And I'll keep that up. And I'll keep that on the, let's keep it on the 15-minute time frame so we can see a little bit of what's going on. Yep, definitely just want to keep holding support right here above this level. And see if we can break these two. Let's see what happens. I was noticing some numbers in these tokens, in these shitcoins, and you know, it's not surprising that we see the 13 and the 40. Yesterday being October the 4th, you know, we see that 40 and then the 140. All of this, that 140 giving application to that 40 number. 40 very powerful. I said this in one of my last videos. We know Jesuit order equals 40 in numerology. We know they also equal 144. You've seen this coin go into a bear market for a 144-day period till you saw it have a clear breakout. Like, you cannot make these things up. So I thought that was very interesting. We know Society of Jesus equals 57. Today, when you add it up, 10, 5, 20, 21, 10 plus 5 plus 20 plus 21 is 56. So tomorrow, the new moon, being a date numerology with 57, we know Society of Jesus equals 56 and 57. Very, very interesting. So I do expect some, again, new moon volatility, high explosive volatility one way or the other on this new moon. New moons typically bring bullish energy. November is our next eclipse. As we approach that in the full moon of this month, I'm going to be very, very cautious as full moons bring bearish energy. Okay, so I just thought these things were very interesting. As we look at the numerology of today, we saw that it gave us the 1-1, which we know Shiba Inu equals 11 in numerology. That 1-1 is a very powerful number. It symbolizes restart, just like Genesis, the first chapter, verse 1. Just like the new year, January 1st, a date, 1-1. Symbolizes new beginnings and a new start, a restart. So a powerful, yes, but a more important number, I do believe, from my research. Today being a date with 56 numerology, as you add it up, 10 plus 5 plus 20 plus 21, we know BTC and its ticker equals 56. So that's not surprising. And again, I've showed you tomorrow, when you add it up, 10 plus 6 plus 20 plus 21 will give you 57. So Society of Jesus gives you the 56 and the 57. Very, very powerful. Very, very powerful days, I do believe. You know, the next two. Tomorrow being Wednesday, correct? The day of Mercury. XRP being highly tied to Mercury. Miércoles is tomorrow, so, you know, not surprising. The 57 being a very powerful number that we've talked about since Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Hashanah equals 57, where we saw our last high for Bitcoin on Rosh Hashanah in this macro structure, or this micro structure that we've been in. Give that chart a second to load up and you'll see that. Well, Bitstamp don't want to load up. There we go. But as we zoom in right here real quick, our last microstructure high that I'm looking to potentially break as we reach this 51 cent W pattern breakout that I called for in my video the other day. You know, we're gonna see we're going to see a break of 53,000 hopefully, but that's the Rosh Hashanah, the Shemitah. Rosh Hashanah started on the 6th, the Shemitah came on the 7th, Rosh Hashanah ended on the 8th. Again, they liquidated your money. Anyways, so 57, Rosh Hashanah equals 57. That was very powerful. And you know, for anybody that says these numbers don't mean things, that the 42 doesn't mean anything, I desperately am sorry to break your heart, but it definitely does. Most definitely the numbers, well, they mean everything, because we know the 33, the powerful number I talk about when you write it out, it equals 42. Life, everything, the universe, correct? 42, that's what it is. The fallen angels. Fallen angel equals 42. Go and do your research on this element in the periodic element table of elements, and see what you get right there when you do your research on this 42nd element. Reincarnation equals 42. You cannot deny the fact that the numbers mean things, that there's an architect that scripted this together. So life, crucifixion, precipitate, reincarnation, 42, life, everything, the universe. Again, the numeric string appears at the 92nd decimal digit of pi, the 42 does. And that is duality. We've spoken about this, okay? You are gods and goddesses. Get it through your heads. Again, go and do your research on these things. So, life, everything, the universe, angel, demon equals 42. So, Saturn equaling 42, Father Time, it is very powerful when you really do your research. We're in Jupiter's eye and Saturn's storm, point blank period. And we're going to continue to do that, tie this into Jupiter and Saturn. Satoshi Nakamoto being Saturn, the creator of Bitcoin, it's it's a tribute, an anagram, pseudonym, to Saturn. Satoshi, anything beginning with SAT is Saturn, Satoshi, Satan. Anything beginning with SAT. Saturday is Saturn Day. Alright, as we look at that 181 in Satoshi, we see it's the 42nd prime. Saturn equals 42, correct? That 181. Not surprising, okay? We also see it's the 12th Fibonacci, the 144, in between the 12th, the 144, and the 233. So, boom, okay? Not surprising. As we look at that 89, that's heavily tied to Jupiter, okay? Jupiter's logo, Jupiter's Thunderbolt, which equals 77 in numerology, Jupiter's Thunderbolt does. But 24, heavily tied to Saturn and Jupiter, Bitcoin is, okay? So, again, there's that 55, Satoshi Nakamoto, 55. So, again, let me just go and pull up Saturn, and we see that 42, that 21, okay, that 69, okay? Jupiter gives us the 24, or in the logo, gives us the 24, but it gives us the 27. Bitcoin equals 72. Bitcoin's highly tied to Jupiter and Saturn. Not only does Bitcoin equal 72, Bitcoin equals 36, 45, 72. Same as Jupiter. See? 45, 72 with the 27 and the 36. Highly tied to these things. So, again, let's take a quick look at the Shiba Inu price and make sure we're doing good as we continue to do this decode on Shiba Inu and AKITA. Because, again, the numbers mean things. We saw a Shiba Inu first pump 11%. Then it pumped, guess what, 25%. Not surprising. Boom, right there. I saw it then go to 38%. And I thought, dude, I've got to do numbers on this. And then all of a sudden Shib equaled 38, and it was 11 heading into today's net date numerology that gave us 11. and I was freaking out. I was like, this is so scripted by the code. It's an algorithm. Okay? So, like it's true, learning these things and doing the due diligence to follow people that teach you. So, again, there's that 40 being a very powerful date numerology and everything. Why? Because today's Tuesday. Yesterday was Monday, the start of the 40th week of the year. We know Ripple equals 40. We know Shib equals 40 in Shib token. Okay, we know Jesuit order equals 40. Okay, point blank period. We know Ripple equals 14, but there's that 14. We saw it then pump 57%. I was freaking out. 69%. I was freaking out. So I'm just waiting to see Shiba Inu pump 177%, and then I'm really going to know it's truly scripted by the numbers. Okay? Because we haven't quite got to 170% since the start of yesterday, the 40th week of the year. And I do expect to see that. I do expect to see it hit a bull trap soon, and come back into lower prices. Not financial advice, but we're going to see what happens. But it's truly scripted by the numbers. AKITA. Look at the numbers on AKITA. We see the 9. Where's the 9 tie us back into? The sun. We see 42 in AKITA tying us back into Saturn. There's that 15, just like XRP has 15. Moon equals 15. Okay? So it looks like AKITA's tied heavily to Isis, the moon. There's that 58. What's that 58, you guys? Well, that's the Puppet Master. As above, so below. The Puppet Master. The 58 tarot card is trapped and limited because we're in a prison planet. Okay? Go look up where 58 lies on the numeralic placement of pi. And then do your research on the 58th periodic element on the periodic table of elements. Then giving you that 141, tying you back into Jupiter with that 99. Very powerful things, you guys. You cannot make this up. An architect created this entire existence we are in. So, again, let's continue on. We see that 21 tying us into Saturn. There's that 86. Ripple has 86 in numerology. Tomorrow's date is Octo 8. We know October on the Gregorian calendar is truly the 8th month, but they tell us it's the 10th, and we know there's 10 days that were missing when they created it. So, really, we don't know what's going on in our Julian calendar or Gregorian calendar that we follow because it's a lie. But Octo is 8. Tomorrow's 8-6 or 6-8, however you write it. But so I think tomorrow could be a very powerful day as we approach the new moon, bringing bullish energy. So what's AKITA going to do tomorrow on its 86 date with 86 in its numerology? Very important. We see that 52, Enlil equals 52. L, that's Saturn. Superman, L, Saturn. Stranger Things, L, Saturn. These are all scripted, and oh man, it's so sick, dude. It's so sick. But anyways, red pill, definitely. We see that 44. We know we get that number a lot, don't we? Very powerful master number. Just so scripted, these numbers behind these tokens. No wonder they're pumping. These are the tokens transitioning the wealth into these same crooked fucks doing it into that they're pushing you into the digital economy. They're the ones making the life-changing wealth. You better get on board. Not financial advice, but I'm just saying these are shield companies 2.0, and that's all I got to say about that. But yeah, but man, there's that 23. Bitcoin equals 23, but this is 32, the mirror of 23. So again, highly scripted tokens. yeah, yeah. I mean, boom. You cannot say that they're not. I mean, really, you can't. As we continue on this little decode right before we're done, but today, I mean, giving us the 11, I think that's powerful. As we transition into the new moon tomorrow, and we know new moon gives us the 99 and the 27. We've talked about this 27. We've seen it. Bitcoin equals 72. Ripple equals 27. Okay? Very powerful. Ripple equals 40 as we just transitioned into the 40th week of the year. Ripple blew up after it transitioned out of the 14th into the 15th week of the year. XRP equals 15 in numerology. Okay, 14 and 15. So what's the 40th week of the year going to bring us? What's the 41st week of the year going to bring us? The mirror of 14. And then what's that 42nd week going to bring us? Saturn equals 42. Ooh, probably chaos in the economy, the markets, everywhere. I'm just saying, probably the whole 7 days. But I mean, that's just my prediction. But we'll see what happens. We know Jupiter gives us that 99, tying us into the new moon. The new moon and Jupiter are highly, highly tied into direct connection with each other right now. That 27, that 45, that 36, that 99. New moon 90, Jupiter 90, 36, 99, 99, 27. Very, very connected, Jupiter and the new moon. So I do expect this bullish energy to continue and possibly even 3 to 5 days after it. And possibly on the 11th, transitioning into the 12th, we see these markets tank. You know, we're just going to have to continue to see what happens and watch the charts. But, I mean, none of this is surprising when you really do the due diligence and you break it down and you use the code day in and day out. Today's a date with 56 numerology, and we see Elon Doge is pumping. Well, Elon Doge token, what does it give you? It gives you 56 in numerology. No wonder you see it pumping. I mean, BABYDOGE, well, doesn't it tie us into Bitcoin too? When you type in BABYDOGE, it gives you the 25. Elon token, it's highly tied to Saturn too. Goodness, he's got the phallus of Osiris as his Twitter picture. The spaceship, that's a phallus of Osiris. That obelisk, that's a phallus of Osiris. Okay? But Elon Doge, Elon token, because tokens are tied to currency always, dating back thousands of years since the word's existence, gives you that 111, that 42. You know? Not surprising. So, I don't know. Elon Doge, it equals 41, 42. So, Elon Doge, is it going to pump and continue to pump? 77 right there. Jupiter's Thunderbolt. Is it going to pump this week, next week, and then get dumped on in the 42nd week of the year when they pull the rug? We're going to see if that works out. Will it happen before? I have no idea the way these charts are looking. Again, Shiba Inu's up like 19 million in a fucking year. I mean, I'm just being facetious, but not for real. Like it's up. It's like literally up there like that. So, just makes me wonder. Still up 60% right now. Looks like we're, in the middle of a backup phase. Buying climax. Boom. Selling climax with an automatic rally out. A little Wyckoff. Probably going to come set a spring. Possibly even come retest this level. And see what happens. But just like this right here. Boom. Even a dead cat can bounce. Probably what this is right here. Boom. Before we head on up. we could definitely trade some bullish energy to continue to hang out in these markets. Shib up 58% right now. Master numerology. Oh man, I didn't mean to egg that. But yeah, on Shib and talk about the charts. Get set. For we've got them targets on this pump when we started, which took 144 days to muster up. Again, very powerful number, 144, Jesuit order 144. Well, so over this 144-day period to start, we had 88 days remaining in the year. Tomorrow is a date with 86 days left remaining in the year. What's AKITA going to do with 86 in numerology? What's Ripple going to do tomorrow with 86 in numerology on the new moon? We'll have to see what happens. I'll probably try and come back out later with a Ripple XRP video, but this was strictly for Shib and the moon puppies. Hope you've enjoyed, and we're signing out of this one. Take care, and God bless. We'll see you in the next one, you guys. Not financial advice.